What's going on, everybody? Skylan Akins here on the go with Southwest Missouri Sports. We are out at Big Shots Golf, where we are joined by head coach of the Glendale Falcons, Brian McTague. First off, thanks for taking a little bit of time out of your golf time.
Hey, thanks for coming
to
out
join
here
us.
Yeah, thanks for coming out here to hang out with us.
8-4 so far this year. You got runners up in the blue and gold tournament. Played some some pretty tough competition up to this point. Just kind of talk about this first stretch of the season.
Well, I mean, it's been a little up and down here and there. We've just we've tinkered with some different lineups and playing some different kids, and we're trying to settle on a lineup now going forward to try to maximize what we're doing. But it's still kind of a work in progress. But we're hoping to put our best foot forward this weekend and see what happens.
So this is Glendale's 13th appearance in this tournament, which is kind of crazy to think about. Third all time, behind just Kickapoo and Christ. Just kind of talk about what it means to get the opportunity to come out and play in it again this year.
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, it never gets old. This is my fourth tournament overall, 2 as an assistant coach and then 2 as the head coach. So, I mean, it never gets old. It's just a great opportunity for our school, for our kids, for everybody to just get to be involved in the best tournament in the country and, take our shot against some of the best teams and best players across America. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I was getting ready to, wanted to talk to you a little bit. Like you said, your second tournament as a head coach. Just kind of talking about how, this time around you kind of know what to expect a little bit better. How's the preparation changed?
Well, I mean, the preparation's tough just because there's so much stuff that goes on this week.
Right.
And then with the snow day yesterday, we didn't get to practice very much. So there's just a lot of, it feels a little like the postseason, to be honest with you, in between a district and a sectional game type of thing where nothing's really normal. You try to get as much done in an hour and a half as you can because there's other things, other responsibilities that are going on that you got to take care of as well. So, we've tinkered with some things today in practice and some different things that we're going to try this week to, try to give us the best chance to compete and give us the chance to win some games. So we'll just have to see how things shake out and hopefully we make shots.
You got a couple of special talents in Amari and Tavion. Just kind of talk about what they bring to the Glendale Falcons and bring to the court.
I mean, they're both just they're explosive offensive players. Obviously, everybody knows about Amari. He's typically 25 to 30 a night. 7-8 assists, 5 or 6 rebounds, 4 or 5 steals. So he does a little bit of everything for us, keeps everybody else involved, and makes the right play most of the time. And then Tavion scored 44 on Friday against Rolla when Amari was kind of banged up and had to sit out most of the second half, and really put us on his back and carried us. And same thing, I've said it already once, for us old people, he's a Scottie Pippen type guy that is going to get you 20 a night points-wise, and usually 8 to 10 rebounds and 5 or 6 steals, and he just does a little bit of everything. And his vision and passing is second to nobody. Him and Amari can both thread the ball through a small hole to get it to our open guys, and they're fun to watch, and they're fun to be around to lead us into this type of thing, and we know if they go play well, then we'll have a chance.
So most of these guys, grew up in the area. They've been to the tournament. They know, you're going to have 10,000 fans, there every night. How do you prepare, your guys to go out in an atmosphere like that? That is truly special.
Right. Hopefully we got a little bit of a taste of it at the Blue and Gold. There'll be more people here this week, obviously, but we had some pretty big crowds for 3 of the 4 nights there. So we're hoping our jitters will be a little minimized because it's something they've already done once in the last week or 2. So I hope it's something we can feed off of. Get the crowd on our side by making some effort plays early and making some shots and getting people pulling for the underdog. That's what we're hoping for, so we can kind of ride that wave of momentum and see where it takes us. Well,
the selection committee didn't do you guys any favors. Standing on the other side is the top-ranked team in the country. In Paula 6. Just first off, talk about the opportunity, for these guys to get to, it's not every day you get to go up against, a couple of Duke guys.
Right.
Just kind of talk about, that opportunity and what you see from them on tape.
Well, that's what we talked about today in practice. There's roughly 28,000 high schools in the country, and we're playing the #1 team. So there's only about 30 teams this year that are going to get to say that they played this team. So it's a great opportunity for us. No one's expecting anything out of us. So if we can go out there and do what we want to do and execute and play with the right effort, who knows what'll happen. But watching them on film, they're good. The 6'11" kid that's going to Duke is hurt, so he's not playing right now. So they're just spread out. They have 5, 6, 7 guys that could all go get 15 to 20 at any time, and we're going to have to be able to counteract that a little bit. But if we can try to do what we want and control tempo on both ends, then we're going to roll the dice and see what happens.
Well, Coach, thank you for giving us a little bit of time. Time out, you're golfing. I saw you take a couple swings. You might need a little. I'm just messing with you.
Just a little bit.
But you can catch Coach McTague and the Glendale Falcons at Great Southern Bank Arena, 7:30 when they take on Paul VI.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.